light was fading as by an old church door I pondered on the dear old hymns I'd heard in days of yore.
Welcome to Denbigh Asylum today. For over 100 years, the mentally ill were locked away, out of sight from society, inside vast Victorian institutions, many of them so large they were almost completely self-sufficient. At peak, there were over 100,000 patients within over 100 mental institutions around the United Kingdom. Denbigh opened its doors in 1848, and by the mid-20th century it housed 1,500 patients. This was a time when medical care was undergoing a revolution, and many patients suffered terribly inside these intimidating buildings. Right guys, here we go. Oh, is that security outside, do you reckon? Do you reckon it's something alright?
We jumped over that fence to the left of there, we used that Harris fencing to get over.
I reckon that might be security huts there then, mate.
Loads of it.
I can hear a generator. Whoa, that's gonna break that, man. It's not even high. Jesus Christ. Wow, look at this place. The architecture here is insane. We've just heard dogs barking, so we're gonna have to be quick. Whoa.
This is what's left of what once was the communal dining hall. This old photograph shows it fully furnished with tables and seasonal decorations. It's hard now to imagine the hustle and bustle this room would have held. Almost everything but the central pillars have been lost over time.
Wow. Look at that building.
Wow. Jesus, look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. That's insane. I remember trying that, I don't remember what it did. So I remember it was literally like a little abandoned town, wasn't it?
Wow.
stop there, it's that same.
Should we try and get into the main building, or? See, that bit there looks quite modern, doesn't it?
We try and stay lower levels. Because when we done it, that's when we got caught as well. We got caught on the second level.
Yeah, yeah.
And he started walking around and he eventually grabbed us like an hour later. But a site like this, I can only assume it's too dangerous for them to come on site.
Yeah, that's true, man.
It's like completely fell out.
Yeah.
Maybe the trees have actually pushed it over.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I don't like. The trees have grown, just
Pushed it down, yeah. I love these old tiles with the peeling lead paint. That's awesome.
Long corridor.
Yeah. That sounded like it came from in the building, mate. Let's just get inside. Which way do you reckon? That's from there.
Try to listen. It could always be other explorers.
True. Those windows. These would have been different floors, fireplace there, fireplace down there. Drop of death down there. What the hell? Guys, we're hearing all sorts of strange noises in here. Oh yeah, wow. It's a shame they've cut off all the stairs so you can't get up anymore.
Oh yeah. It's like from Hogwarts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guys, I can evaluate the situation, but just decide to move on and get as much done as possible.
Look at that, it's got the original door down there, the wooden door. Wow. I'm amazed that that's still there.
Let's just get out of this.
Yeah, let's keep moving on.
The more central we stay, the less chance we do. Yeah, guys, I've literally just decided.
Ripped your trousers open. You still wasn't your skin. What this reminds me of? It reminds me of like a castle ruin. I really like it. Wow. nice, does it? It's a bit like Hogwarts, isn't it? You could imagine all the staircases going up all over the place and all the fireplaces. That is amazing, isn't it? Wow, look at it from that view. They do not build hospitals like this anymore. What is that in there, man? Is that like... No, it's not underground, is it? Strange. Oh yeah, the building must have used to come out here. Oh yeah. I reckon we should try and do some of the buildings on like the outside. Church.
But I don't know what it's like getting in. It's in the grounds from the outside defence.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite pristine to it there for a garden.
Yeah. Little garden area. Wow. Steel gates once segregated the whole asylum up into parts, requiring a key on a leather waist strap to move around the place freely. Eventually the gates were removed from the passageways and patients were much less restricted, finally given more freedom to roam the confines of the asylum walls. A former worker described the lengthy tiled hallways as endless, and we can certainly see why.
The thing is that it's 100% haunted as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It's mad, we were walking then as well. And it just stopped. I was hearing her footprints still. It's crazy. So we just Jess. We've only looked at walking a dog and trying to make sense.
No. There she is. Thought we lost her for a second there. Proper, yeah. I reckon this is probably the biggest mental asylum I've been to. Oh yeah, here it does. Still has that proper hospital smell.
It's crazy, isn't it? It just smells like dead people. Can you smell that, Jess?
It's weird, so many years later that smell still lingers. Wow.
It is literally a hospital. I haven't seen any of this walking around the first time.
These are like proper hospital rooms.
This has got to be a ward.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
In the last decades of the asylums, psychiatrists attempted to cure patients. Some of these procedures were simply barbaric, from electrotherapy to lobotomies. These were times before science had even begun to understand the workings of the brain, and people were being treated like test subjects.
Do you know, I don't normally like buildings when they're decrepit like this, but this just adds character to it.
Yeah, this was a mad one, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
if I went into a building that was like this, I'd probably just like walk away, but the fact it's like a little town makes it what it is. It's not just one building that's completely battered, this is multiple buildings that
Yeah, man.
are the way they are.
Look, it goes down.
History behind it as well.
That's right, the history, man. It goes downstairs.
It's intense, it's an intense one. It does make it intense in this one, well respected, it's like incorporated pretty nicely.
Whoa. That is eerie, man.
No way.
It's like the walls are bleeding.
Literally. Look at that, that's literally the walls are bleeding. Wow. Machine performance. Yeah. That is.
Back up then.
That's hanging, so watch out, don't touch it. Careful, Jess, it's literally hanging.
Look at that, guys, that's dangerous.
It's worth going back really close to the gate. That's where they're copped in the cabin.
Should we hit a left?
Yeah.
Guys, look at this place. Guys, if you would like to see us back here at night, drop it down in the comments now, let us know. Definitely be a different feeling at night.
This is like literally the area that's towards the place. And you're editing the bits, and you're not like editing the bits where I'm walking back on myself. All the else is under this place. It's absolutely awful. I've got no idea what they would have been used for. It's leaving it's like a morgue area to me.
Maybe it's got a big metal door on the other side.
there's silos as well.
Yeah, is it or is it wood? Oh no, it's concrete, isn't it? Wow.
This is obviously the power, well, maybe the air comes to the place actually. Incredible. You're saying?
Awesome, man.
If you're watching Samandjessexplore live stream the other night, they say about how like Jesse doesn't explores. This is why
You wouldn't even know Jess was here.
She's just a photographer, like, she loves it. She literally just does away with it. We've got to keep turning around to make sure she ain't gone missing anything.
Yeah, you always disappear, Jess. Jess needs to have a couple of beers before she comes out exploring, and then she'll be more confident. Wow. Do you reckon this is where they were burning the bodies?
It's like that, or it's heating.
True.
Things out back of there.
Yeah, yeah.
But then again, when they heat, would have burning the bodies and heating the place up, you never know.
I would like to climb those silos, man. I have a bit of a bad foot. In the middle of my foot, it's like aching, yeah. No.
Maybe that's a spirit telling you wrong.
Don't climb the silo.
That's why one of the spirits were here, they had a bad foot, they stand on that.
Wow. That is incredible, isn't it?
This is mad. Yeah, this looks like it. Guys, we've done solo. Jumping down to the house, so you can't do that. By this out, it's falling on you, can do that. And he's like, I'll meet you at the front gate in 5 minutes. I said, 5 minutes, mate, it's an half hour walk. Including a map, an hour and a half. So we're going to go to the rest of the building and met at the front half hour later.
Wow. Wow, look at that, guys.
It's insane. Oh, look how beautiful that is, actually. It's just bloody... What's it about?
Up or down, man? Wonder how high up you can go in this. Let's go up. We all keep going down. Let's try and go up, man.
Which part of the building we went up and we got caught. It'd be good to go and see that again. They're quite empty rooms as well. We're going to remember how decayed it is, mate, so every step take caution, yeah?
Yeah. This place is monumental. I mean, look out the windows, building after building. Wow. Can't help but just look out every window. Oh, still got the tiles. Right, guys, I tell you what, Jess needs to be doing some filming, so I'm going to pass the camera over to Jess, and Jess is going to be the film of a part of this video.
Oh, there he is.
Just saying, like, every window I pass, I have to look out just because the view is so cool,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so good. What's that out there?
Can you see a church?
Jess is on cam. Yeah. Wow, look at this stairway.
Peely. It's a peely one.
Like, I know lead paint's bad for your health and stuff, but I'm glad they did used to use it, and now you've got this. It looks awesome.
Sure does. It's one of my favourite things about abandoned places, actually. These really peely hallways. There they are.
Gonna go around that way.
Can you see the church?
Okay. Stand on that. Yeah. See if we can find a way around that.
Just trying to find a way out of the fenced off part. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like the old basement. Oh no, it doesn't go down very far. Rose hips. Wonder what that would have been for.
This asylum, like many others, had grown to such a size that it made sense for it to provide for itself. With a full working garden and farm, the food provided was fresh and there was plenty to go around. The patients who were able would contribute to the workload, out on the fields, in the kitchens and with the laundry. We've just been walking back to try and find a way to the chapel, and we noticed an upside down cross in the door. Strange. We're heading out now. We're going to try and see if we can get to this chapel, because it's actually on the outside of this site. So we're going to go check the chapel, then we're going to wrap it up. But there's going to be some drone footage either at the start or the end. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty excited to fly around this place.
Just trying to find a way out still, and just come across all these mushrooms. Ta-da. It's Quite a few in there, really. Ta-da. Wow, they're everywhere.
So we can hear dogs barking from every direction, but we're almost at the chapel now. So fingers crossed we don't get caught right at the last second.
It's quite in the middle of nowhere as well.
It looks pretty boarded, that chapel, doesn't it?
This old thing.
Oh,
Love to have seen this in action.
yeah. Wow. Wow, look at this chapel, guys. Got a funny feeling this is going to be boarded up all the way around. But we'll see. Yeah, they've bricked it up. Yeah, that's a shame. I wonder if you can get in down there. Oh, it is open. No way. Wow. That is beautiful.
Nice roof.
Lovely roof. Wow. I made the big mistake of jumping down on that floor. Don't do that, man. Wow, look at this chapel. That's beautiful. Wow. That's amazing. That woodwork. Yeah, look at that window.
The impetus to close asylums began in the 1960s, but large-scale closures did not start until the 1980s. Denbigh closed its doors in 1995 and has been left rotting ever since. The closing of these institutions was a monumental change for Britain, and many patients had a chance at a brand new lease of life on the outside. This place really was a town of its own, and some will say they really did serve as true asylums for those who would have otherwise had nowhere to go. Others will agree these places are better off put far behind us and forgotten. Whether they have been renovated, bulldozed, or simply abandoned, the madhouses will always remind us how far things have come.
Guys, that is it for Denbigh Asylum. I can't believe we pulled it off. We just bumped into a couple who actually got caught by security on the outside of the grounds. We were in there for over an hour and we got away with it. But let us know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the history in this video. It's an amazing place to see, a real experience. See you next time.